Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Astrology Today. My name is Mel Rose, and I am here to share your daily aspects. Real quick, I want to remind you that I post 2 times a day. The other time is over on my channel called Astrology Today and Tarot with Mel Rose. And we do a rundown of the aspects over there with a little additional insight from the tarot. So if you're interested in that, please pop over. I will put the link in the description for this video. Now let's get into these aspects. Today is Friday, July 8, 2022. Sun is in Cancer. We focus our energies toward the care and protection of the people and things we love. It's a great time to show care for our homes and our cars by cleaning them up. Think of home as the crab's shell. The crab is actually a delicate creature, so it needs to be comfortable in its shell. The crab of myth that became the sign of Cancer died defending her home. There's something almost militant about her in that respect. Mercury is in Cancer, and this mingles mind with heart. We have a better view of what's inside and underneath. Our intuition may speak more loudly. The communication on the outside may take a more emotional and connection-seeking turn. Waxing gibbous moon is in Scorpio all day. We understand the why of our current actions to culminate goals, and we have the power right now to see them through. Cardinal water and fixed water. We are fairly glistening with inspiration, friends. While you're applying all of this active care, please give some to yourself as well. Today we begin on the moon side of the page. This is where we explore the effect of the planets on our inner life, what we think, how we feel in our hearts and our bodies, and how we show up in our home space among the people we love. At 4:06 this morning, Central Standard Time, friends, Moon goes opposite to Mars, Aries, Cancer, and Scorpio. Moon and Mars, we feel like being active and we act on what we feel. The opposition symbol here represents the potential for conflict. If a balance cannot be found with Mars involved, it helps to be mindful about the difference between assertive and aggressive. Then at 12:31 this afternoon, Moon goes trine to Mercury, Gemini, Cancer, and Virgo. Moon and Mercury, we feel like talking. Better yet, let's make plans. The trine symbol here indicates ideal functioning. It's practically a blessing. We have a couple of fresh aspects on the sun side today. This is where we explore the planetary effects on our outer life, where we express ourselves in our work, social, and civic worlds. At 8:22 this evening, my mistake, this morning, Sun goes square to Chiron, and this will be with us through July 15. Aries and Leo. It's possible that some people or circumstances in our lives have too much influence over our behavior at this time. We may have to strive to maintain the dignity of our individual ways of being. Early tomorrow morning at 1:14 a.m., Mercury goes square to Jupiter through July 12, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. This aspect points to the possibility that we may say things that we don't mean. It can be hard to pay attention and stay engaged, and then we make mistakes. The square vibe there is a warning about the wrong way to act. Arrogance and prejudice have the potential to come out of our mouths when we're not paying attention to what we're saying. In the ongoing column, Mercury is sextile to Mars through July 9. Aries, Gemini, Virgo, and Scorpio. We've got a plan and we have a passion to succeed, speed and activity, cooperating for good outcomes. Mars is square to Pluto here through July 11. Aries and Scorpio. It's important to strive for things that expand our power and potential in this life, and it is totally possible to reach your goals without doing other people dirty in one way or another. Activity and power showing their commitment. Pluto continues retrograde through October 8th. Oh, no, I skipped one. Sorry, friends. We're going to back up. Record scratching noise. Venus is sextile to Chiron here through July 11. Aries, Taurus, and Libra, these are your vibes. When we have good friendship or love with someone, we have a really good reason to try to resolve any problems or sticking points between us. Love and healing, also cooperating here for good outcomes. Now, Pluto continues retrograde through October 8th. Pluto is a ruler of Scorpio. Pluto retrograde is a little like pulling the devil card in a personal tarot reading. It's asking us to examine which of our attachments is holding us back. This can be about addiction to substances, yes, but it's really about anything you do in secret or would rather other people didn't know. This applies to the bad temper that no one sees outside the home, the self-destructive habits that cause us to avoid the company of others, and the justifications we make to ourselves about those behaviors. This retrograde is a time for cutting ties with things that no longer serve our higher purpose. I'm just saying. Saturn continues retrograde through October 22. Saturn rules Capricorn and Aquarius. Saturn's retrograde is a little like Santa Claus coming to town. I know I must have said this yesterday. If you've been a good kid, showing up on time, attending your studies, doing your chores, lending a hand without being asked, then you have the dividends of your good faith efforts coming back to you while Saturn is in retrograde. However, if you've not been a good kid, if you've been tardy or absent, not doing your work or your chores, being no help at all, then the dividends of your bad faith efforts return. They say that Saturn is closely tied with karma and with time. I don't pretend to know all that much about it, but I have noticed in my own life that when I'm lazy, I have more problems to solve in the long run. And when I'm dedicated, my work gets recognized and rewarded. Neptune is retrograde through December 23. Neptune is a ruler of Pisces. Neptune's retrograde can be like a splash of cold water in your face when you're sleeping. The rude awakening is upon us. Whatever artifice we've created, whatever mischaracterizations we've chosen to believe, the blindfold will be lifted and the truth will be acknowledged. Did y'all go back to your charts and look at Saturn yesterday? I'm interested to hear what you may have learned, because during Saturn's retrograde, we naturally do a personal review of our own Saturnine involvement, the habits and behaviors that make up the basis for how we live. If the chart review was informative for you, I encourage you to check out Neptune in your chart next. What sign it's in and what house. This information with a little internet searching can yield valuable data about how you dream and imagine and where your spiritual life is based. Coming up this week, this Sunday, Sun will go sextile to Uranus, opening us up to new and interesting experiences. Next week on Tuesday, Mercury goes square to Chiron, perhaps making us feel a little contrary. And then Venus goes trine to Saturn in retrograde. Sensible love is such a blessing. On Wednesday, the full moon in Capricorn will grace us with we're just getting started vibes while we celebrate what we've done so far. Mercury goes sextile to Uranus that day, bringing an interest for stimulating topics. And Venus goes square to Neptune, asking us what do we actually have to be insecure about? Lots of fun things to talk about then. That's it for today's astrology, friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like my video, subscribe to the channel, click the notifications bell. I post here every day and I wouldn't want you to miss a thing. Thank you all so much for joining me this morning. Thank you for your comments, your input, your support, your thumbs up. My love and gratitude go out to each and every one of you. And I will see you all back here tomorrow for more Astrology Today.